Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we are going to find the value of unknown using the concept of discriminant. Let's read out our question. Find the value of k if the roots of the following equations are equal. So how we are going to find out the value of k? For finding out the value of unknown, we must have an equation. And where we will get that equation with the help of a concept of discriminant. So let's recall and applying the condition if the roots are equal, because it is already given. If the roots are equal, this implies that discriminant is equal to 0. Let's recall the formula for discriminant. I hope you people remember it. It was b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So let's sort out the values of a, b and c from the given equation. Here a is equal to 2k minus 1, b is equal to 3k and c is equal to 3. We are going to insert these values in the formula for discriminant, and then from there we are going to simplify it and we'll find out the value of k. So b, instead of b we'll write 3k whole square minus 4a and then c. So we are going to solve it further. 3k square, 3 times 12, 2 times is 24k, and minus 12 to 12 is equal to 0. Right? So now we are going to solve it further. And here we can take 3 as common so that the middle term break factor become easier for us. 8 times 24 and 4 times is 12 equals 0. Here we have 3k square minus 8k plus 4 is equal to 0. So 3 times is 12, and how we are going to break 8 is minus 2k minus 6k plus 4. So k is the common factor, 3k minus 2, and here 2 is the common factor, 3k minus 2 is equal to 0, 3k minus 2 and k minus 2. So we got two factors. We'll equate these two factors equals to 0. So either 3k minus 2 is equal to 0 or k is minus 2 is equal to 0. So again 3k is equal to 2. Here we have k is equal to 2 by 3. So we got the value of k, and here we have k is equal to 0. So for these two values of k, the roots are equal of the given equation, right? So let's solve one more part of the same sum. The condition remains the same. Let's write down the question. It is x square plus 2 into k plus 2 into x plus 3k plus 4 is equal to 0. Again, our condition will be the same, that if the roots are equal, if the roots if the roots are equal, implies that discriminant is equal to 0. And we are supposed to write down the formula for discriminant. B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. And now we are going to sort out the values of a, b and c. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 into k plus 2, and c is equal to 3k plus 4. We'll insert these three. So we'll just insert the values of a, b and c in the given formula. So it is b square minus 4a and c. We'll just open up the square. This square is on 2, it will become 4. This square is on k plus 2, it will become the identity, that is k square plus 4k plus 4. And when we will multiply, it becomes 4 3 is 12, and 4 to 4 times 16 is equal to 0. Let's open up the bracket. 4k plus 4 is 16k plus 4, 16 minus 12k minus 16 equal to 0. This is plus 16 minus 16 will get cancelled, and it is 4k square plus 16k minus 12k becomes plus 4k equals 0. Here we have 4k as common. We are left with k plus 1 equal to 0. Here we are going to equate the two factors is equal to 0. For k equal to 0 means k is equal to 0, one answer, and then k plus 1 equal to 0 implies that k is equal to minus 1. So we have find out the value of k if the roots of the given equations are equal. Let's solve the third part of the same question. Let's write down the question. It is the third part. We have 3k plus 2 x square minus 5 into k plus 1 to x plus 2k plus 3 equals to 0. Again, we are going to write down the same condition that if the roots are equal, if the roots are equal implies that discriminant, the value of discriminant is equal to 0. And what is the value of discriminant? B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So here we are having the value of a is 3k plus 2, value of b is minus 5 into k plus 1, and the value of c is 2k plus 3. So we are going to insert these values in the formula for discriminant. So it will become minus 5 into k plus 1 whole square minus 4a and then c, right, equals to 0. So now we are going to open up the squares. The square is on minus, it will become plus. Open up the squares and the brackets. This minus sign is on, the square is on minus sign. So it will become plus. The square is on 5, it will become 25. The square is on k plus 1 whole square becomes. So we'll open up it as an identity. And we'll just expand the two brackets. 9k plus 4k plus 6 equals to 0. Let's open up the brackets. It's become 25k square plus 50k plus 25 minus 6 4 times is 24k square minus 9 4 times is 36k minus 4 4 times is 16k and minus 6 4 times is 24 equals to 0. Now we are supposed to solve it further. Let's add subtract the like terms. 25k square minus 24k square becomes just k square. Here we have 50k, 36 and minus 16. So when you solve it, you are left with minus 2k. And then 25 and 24, we are left with just plus 1 equals to 0. So what it will become, or you can say you can directly close it as an identity, or you can apply the method of middle term break factor. So this is how you are going to break the middle term. K is the common factor. Again, minus 1 is the common factor. So it is k minus 1 and k minus 1. And here we have k minus 1 equal to 0 and k minus 1 equal to 0. And k is equal to 1 and k is equal to 1. So we have used the formula for the condition of discriminant, that if the roots are equal, discriminant is equal to 0, from where we have sorted out the value of one unknown. Thank you so very much. Allah Hafiz.